We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We can't do an episode where you go to get your laundry?
Ride the ski lifts. I think this.
That's not that very creative of a.
I think this session has anything has just taught us that I'm slowly just like falling into like a stupor of insanity.
Where did the article go? When I was talking about Spider-Man, was that a different window? Yes, it was. All right. I think Friend or Foe was the one that everyone hated. Cause, I mean, Web of Shadows was just like. It was it's definitely a better game than Spider-Man 3. So, I think Spider-Man 3 might be what you're talking about.
No, it was definitely not a movie game. Like, there was this, there was this big hatred toward a specific Spider-Man game when I was a kid, and I was like, why? And they were like, because it sucks. It was either Ultimate Spider-Man or Friend or Foe.
I don't think it's Ultimate Spider-Man either.
Well, I said when I was a kid, that doesn't apply now.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking.
Then Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions 2010.
Game
which
sick.
had symbiote Spider-Man for some reason, Noir Spider-Man, Noir, and Spider-Man 2099 as playable characters, and that game was fucking sick. But it got rid of the open world, but that was fine. It had some good level design.
Come on, Mario, just come over here. Just come over here.
I don't know if I should say that.
Mario.
That Daredevil level, not Daredevil, Deadpool level was sick. Then after, they made a sequel to that game called Spider-Man Edge of Time.
Wait, is that a sequel?
I believe so. Because it's the same studio, I think it's the same engine too. The same gameplay style. It's just, it's now just Spider-Man and 2099 Spider-Man. And then, this is the start of the fall. It was when Activision was just forcing Beanox, which was the company that was making those games, to just keep making Spider-Man games. They did good the first 2 times, which Shattered Dimensions Edge of Time, and then the reboot came out.
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man?
And then they made Amazing Spider-Man, which was not the worst thing, but not the best thing. Just like the movie, right?
Okay.
And then, just like the movie, the movie.
Can I give a hot take?
We have the Amazing... Wait, what's the hot take?
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than the first one. I said it.
How? How?
Not okay.
The only thing I'll say is that visually,
not
it's
a better,
good.
Better movie. I don't know. More fun to watch for sure. I had way more fun.
I can give you that.
I had way more fun watching Amazing Spider-Man 2 than I did the first one. The first one is so fucking boring.
Visually, yeah, the first one is visually boring. It's so fucking dark throughout the entire movie for no reason.
It's because he's edgy. Oh, new Spider-Man 2012.
He's a nerd, but he skateboards.
Fuck that, right?
Who the fuck would bully Andrew Garfield? Like,
I'd suck that man's dick.
I'd suck his dick before a bully.
Yeah.
Not the greatest movie Amazing Spider-Man 2 is.
Fuck.
And neither is the game. The game is... I played it all the way through. I tortured myself. Played it on PC. Lord have mercy on my soul.
Is that game like? Is it bad on everything?
Bad it's good.
Is it bad on everything? Like is it one of those games that like no matter what you play it on, it's just always suck?
The PC version's the same as the PS4 and Xbox One version.
Are there more than just that?
Let me give that a check. There might be like, let me see.
Good God, if this game is on Wii U. Good God, if this game is on Wii U.
Fuck, was it? Platforms. And there is an iOS and Android version. We don't talk about those. Microsoft Windows, which is what I played it on. Nintendo 3DS. There's a 3DS version.
Okay.
PlayStation 3. Yes, this was cross-gen. PlayStation 4. Xbox 360. Xbox One. Wii U. Pain.
Oh God, I'm gonna force you to play that game with a Steam controller.
No, you're the one playing that fucking game.
Oh, but it's not funny if I use a Steam controller.
I'll make you use the fucking Wii U. No, it's funny enough even if you use the greatest controller of all time. The DualShock 4. Come on now.
What was that? I didn't... I was gonna have a shitty comeback, but whatever. Okay. Can I...
What was that? A bad opinion? Is that what you were thinking?
I don't know. All right. DualShock 4 is not my greatest controller of all time, but it's certainly up there.
DualShock 4 is mine. I just like it. I like how it feels. Hopefully the DualSense makes it even better.
I just don't think it looks
okay. Back to the original question.
We managed to get back to controller talk.
What controller do you like? And you said DK Bongos.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Shit.
I like me the Guitar Hero controller. The DJ Hero controller was sick, not gonna lie. Why did they decide to make a DJ game? Did they look at the Guitar Hero thing and go like, we can't put EDM on here or dubstep? We gotta go a different way.
Oh no. Oh no, this is... Oh boy, this is a terrible decision. Add this... Take this off the list of the terrible decisions. Okay.
Have you tried any other controllers besides the Bongos?
Well, I can't think of any. I'll be honest, I never liked Guitar Hero, not even once. And
bruh, come on, no, you're killing me.
Good, because I just died.
I don't think we could ever play Guitar Hero on the show unless it's like a modded version with copyright-free songs.
So you're saying we're just gonna, since Japan is a lawless,
gonna put Ava on there.
So since Japan is a lawless country, are we just gonna mod it with anime songs?
Of course. They try to come back with Guitar Hero Live. A lot of people were not happy with the control change though.
They changed it from like a whatever the fuck controller to like a Gibson style guitar.
It was more closer to like how a guitar plays in a way.
No,
but people just like Guitar Hero fans want to play Guitar Hero. You know. I don't think there's actually a way to play like. Is Guitar Hero backwards compatible? How would they even connect it?
Backwards compatible on what?
Xbox.
No.
No, they are not.
No, doubt it. Heavy doubt.
And it's because of music copyrights. Okay.
Oh yeah, because theoretically the controller would work.
I hate the music industry. They just want all the money for no reason.
They some of the greediest bastards out there.
Like, did you know GTA 4 had to... I think it was like they had to do an update because games for Windows Live shut down. Right? Do you remember? Have you ever had to play a game with that?
Windows Live?
Games for Windows Live, specifically.
No.
Which was like this DRM thing that Windows had where that was like the way you like added friends, you like put your Xbox Live account on it or some shit. It was horrible. And it was shutting down, and so GTA 4 needed to update their game to get away, but with the update, they had to they also had to remove a lot of music from the game. So that sucks. Like, why can't when you sign a deal with music companies that it just like stays on the game forever? Like, it doesn't just like fuck the music industry. On God.
Huh? Okay, there we go. was like, how the fuck do I solve this? I see your game.
Alex Jones is on Joe Rogan again?
Is my mic out of balance? I'll check that in a bit. Hopefully the audio doesn't sound terrible. Look, well, okay. Look, I think we've said this before. I think best controller. I can't pick a best controller of all time, but I can pick what I think are like my favorites. I don't know, man. Like, for a 2D game, like, is there just any better controller than the Super Nintendo? It's just, this shit's just goated.
Well, let's say we got a PS4 controller.
Okay.
And put a motherfucking SNES D-pad on it. How would you feel?
That would probably feel like shit.
Why?
Well, one part of a controller does not make the whole controller. The Nintendo 64 has a great D-pad, but everybody thinks it's a shit controller.
I know, but we get the D-pad and we put it in the motherfucker. Why is Google always making me do the fucking CAPTCHA when all I'm doing is just searching something? Like, do they think I'm a hacker?
Google?
Have I been flagged?
Google does this weird shit where, like, if I open a new window, it doesn't, like, I have to click on the window, otherwise I can't type. Which is weird, because normally, if you open a new window, it's automatically set to that window. I don't fucking know. Like, fuck.
Who knows?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, didn't we start this off with talking about the PlayStation 5?
You were talking about the DualSense?
Yeah, DualSense looks promising. The Xbox controller is the same as the Xbox One controller.
Well, isn't it different? It uses the Elite D-pad though, right? Like, not the metal, but it uses the Elite design.
Let me see, Xbox.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh yeah, it has that, like, it kind of back to the 360 D-pad. In a way. But it looks more...
functional as a controller?
It looks somewhat functional.
God, the 360 D-pad is terrible.
That's the one thing, like, that controller's goated, except for the D-pad. Like, I think maybe the 360 controller would be higher up if it wasn't for that god-awful D-pad.
It would probably be the best controller ever if it wasn't the D-pad just sucking. Has Xbox ever made a controller with a good D-pad?
No. I mean, the Xbox One is...
fine.
Okay. It weirdly feels small compared to the PS4 controller D-pad. And it's also clicky instead of like it's a click. You feel a click when you press it instead of like
I don't mind the click.
You know, with other D-pads.
I don't mind.
And also, like, I don't know how easy it is to break the D-pad, but the D-pad got stuck on one of my Xbox One controllers.
Do you still own your Xbox One?
Huh?
Do you still own your Xbox One?
I mean, it's not mine. It's my brother's. He plays with it. The PlayStation 4 is like technically mine. His is Xbox is his. The Switch is both of ours. The PC's mine.
So who gets what when you move out?
I'm stealing everything. I'm sorry, but I need it.
I mean, you could leave him the Xbone.
I mean, yeah, who the fuck wants that?
Every game that works on the Xbone works on a Series X now anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
That's true.
Why the fuck does Joe's Diner not work on PS5?
Also, what the fuck game? Like, I'm thinking about all the Xbox One exclusives. None of them interest me.
Elden Ring. Oh, wait.
What? Bro?
That game is still slated to come out on Xbox One, but...
Elden Ring isn't exclusive.
Is it not?
It's all coming on PlayStation. Well, it says platforms PlayStation 4.
I pressed
and PC, but
the jump button. Oy vey.
Speaking of games where we don't know what's gonna happen, there's There's a Cyberpunk 2077 back at it again with another delay.
Outstanding work, fellas.
7 years ago, that announcement trailer came out. And what do we have? Nothing. They like the day before, yesterday, from today, they literally told someone, no delays.
Nah, we got this shit. Ain't no more delay. The game has been delayed.
Like, like, when you make it, like, how last minute was that delay? Like, were they deciding on a delay that they couldn't tell their social media person?
Real question, how far in development do you think this game is? In actuality, I'm starting to beginning to wonder if they're like, if it's ready to ship.
I'm gonna keep it real. The game we're seeing today in trailers and stuff probably isn't the game that was there like maybe even 3 to 4 years ago. That shit was probably way different back then. They said it's gonna come out December
20 something, right? Or
something like that, yeah. So it's gotta be like 8, like not 80, but like 90%. 80, 90. They said they just wanted to like make sure all versions of the game run smoothly.
Well,
like, okay, I feel like people would be mad if they just said fuck the PS4 and Xbox One version. Because, I mean, if a game says it's gonna come out for a console, then it should come out onto that console. It's December 10th. Well, I guess we'll find out next time on Loos Harlock.